start recording, Mr. Mo. This fantastic.
I'm ready, but I'm looking at your email from the listener, and god damn, some people are so fucking long-winded. Like, make your own podcast.
I know.
I don't have
good thing I'm
10
one of
minutes
us.
of despair on here with this long email. I don't have all
At
night
least
to
one
read
of us
this.
knows. At least one of us knows how to read, so that's a positive. So we can get through
Okay.
this, guys. It'll be fine.
I thought mine was long. Woo.
It'll be. It's it's very long, but very skinny too. Very skinny email, not a lot to it. So
Some people prefer that.
that's true. Some people prefer that. I
Bigger
personally
isn't always better.
That's true. I sometimes prefer the short emails, but that have like a lot of substance to them. A lot of thickness.
Yeah.
Like you just get one of those emails. Like those are the best ones. Personally, I think they get a lot more done. My opinion.
Yeah. I
but
had a
that's
really
me.
big email one time. If we're talking about the same thing, and let's just say I used to have an innie belly button, and now it's an outie.
I think we are talking about exactly the same thing.
Okay, good.
Mine is a Hotmail though. So what are you talking about? Anyways, we're gonna do this in 3, 2, 1. Yeah.
What are you doing?
Testes in my mouth.
Get on the ground, you fucking pledge!
Ew.
Welcome to the greatest podcast experience of your life. This is the FratChat Podcast.
All young men like 3 things. Food, booze, pussy.
Featuring Carlos Garcia and Chris Moore.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of the greatest podcast in the history of podcasting time. It's the FratChat Podcast. I'm Carlos Garcia with Chris CMO Moore. How's it going, Mr. Moore?
Hi, back.
That's where you come in. I took a beat right there. I like it.
I'm good. Thanks. How are you?
I am living the dream. Very thankful. Just returning from my Thanksgiving trip to see my mama. It was very nice.
What did you eat? Hayakas?
Actually, no. We're gonna have those for Christmas though, so that's pretty nice that you remember those. Thanksgiving is not our holiday; it's an American shit. So we went with the traditional. I made a turkey, but this is actually a good pod talk. Actually, I bought one of those like the needles to inject the turkey and shit with like the fucking bastings and shit.
Yeah.
And dude, game changer. Because I still had the marinade all around in the thing, but I injected like the breast, the thighs, all the fucking thing, the legs. It was so much juicier, and you could actually like taste the flavoring all throughout. So if you've never done that shit, you can get one of those for like literally. I got it for like $15 on Amazon, next day delivery. So anybody who's gonna make a turkey for the holidays, let me tell you, game changer. It like plussed up the turkey so well. I'm actually very sad I didn't bring any home with me because man, it was good this year. How about you? What did you do, Mr. Mo?
Remember my little chalupa friend Alejandro?
Yes, I sure do.
And Dave.
Or at least I remembered. So he gave me that water that was like fizzy, and then I like drank it, and then I totally forgot him. But
yeah,
Woo,
it happens. It happens a lot in gay bars. I am good. I'm sorry. How is he doing, or how am I doing? How's he doing? Oh,
well, I guess a little bit of both. What did you guys do?
So his downstairs neighbor, we're all friends with each other, and she hosted, and I have to say, this was a very tasty, moist turkey that I'm not used to white people doing.
Nice.
She's white, and
Oh.
I'm not gonna expect a
Oh
lot,
yeah, CMO.
but it was good.
Hey, a white
And
person that can make that turkey moist. We support you here, the Frat Chat Podcast. You're invited
they,
to the cookout.
they also had pork chops, which I love. So,
Really?
hmm
Okay. So
so
they must have listened to our episode, dude.
that's what I was
This is
saying.
what we
Yeah,
said. Literally what you said. Bring extra meat. Yeah, then
yeah.
everybody will be fucking happy.
And
That just makes me happy.
the stuffing was good. The mashed potatoes were great. So it's all good. I was very happy with
Life
it.
is good. Fuck
And
yeah,
then
dude.
they made
Fuck
like
yeah.
a cranberry Moscow mule, like a cranberry mule. So it's like
Oh,
a conventional Moscow mule, but with cranberry juice and some cranberry garnish.
okay. Oh, come on. I like this. This is yeah, you gotta introduce me to this person, this white friend of yours, because that sounds nice.
So it was fun. Then
I'll take it.
we went to sleep, and then the next morning, we drank all night. And the next morning, we woke up. We're like, oh, I feel like shit. Should we start drinking again? And then I was drunk all day on Friday.
Oh,
So yesterday I
wow.
was in recovery, and then today I'm still taking it easy.
Yeah, I can't hang after. I can't do 2-day drink fest much more anymore. Very rarely can I hang. So after Thursday, Friday, if it wasn't for that Thanksgiving leftover sandwich, my mom is always cool about getting like a fresh baguette too. So
Would you just call
she
me?
got real lucky. No, I used the B word this time.
How about you
I
say
used
it
the
louder
word
for everyone to
offhand.
hear you? Let your neighbors hear who they're living next to.
I thought I only sent Jimmy that email with that word, but I didn't know you read it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry again. Very awkward.
Very
I
awkward.
was quoting my favorite song. That's what I meant to do. It wasn't really about you. It's just we'll clear it up with the lawyers. Anyways, yeah,
Noted.
no, crazy. But anywho, I think we should quit jabbering about us because it's time to hear you guys jabber about you. So we got quite a long one here. Emails from the listeners. Mostly my fault, I have to say. Simo picked a nice traditional sized email, and then I went and had to, have an email typing contest with him, and had to go bigger. So that's just what you do. And here we are. So I'll start us off this week just because this was a lot to get through. So
all right, listeners, grab a snack. It's gonna be a while.
This is from Billy from NYC. For a guy who has a short name, you think he would shorten his emails, but that's just me. Anywho, he goes. And just FYI, I just hear the jackass above me start vacuuming at this precise hour. So if you hear what sounds like a fucking vacuum, just know it's the moron above me. So
Can you hear the pigeons on top of my AC unit? They're so loud.
No, I can't.
I think that my AC unit is like Love Motel because I think they're just always out there fucking.
Yeah, they definitely go banging there. I was gonna ask you why they could possibly love your AC unit, but that will do it.
All I hear all night, all morning is.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's like the horny mating call, and I didn't realize that pigeons have a certain thing when they're horny and their neck puffs up and they start basically sexually harassing the other pigeons into doing it with them, and it's exactly that sound. Very interesting.
I do something pretty similar.
Yeah, me too. But with my pubes though, I fluff those up.
Oh, okay.
And then I come at Julie into her ear. That's what I do. That's my mating call. And I dye the pubes in very wild, colorful colors there too. Like a peacock, and I just do a little dance, move side to side.
Oh, you put the cock in peacock.
That's right. That's where I got the idea from. It's fantastic.
I'm here all night.
But anyway, Billy from New York City writes, "What's up, boys? I love the show. And I know it's still the holidays, and this is an early question, but this just got dropped on me, and I'm already panicking. My girlfriend, in what can only be described as an act of domestic terrorism, just casually dropped this on me. She wants to invite her parents over to the Super Bowl for the Super Bowl. Now, let me be clear. These are not cool, fun, have a beer and yell parents. These are super conservative. They don't swear. They don't drink. They think the halftime show is a satanic ritual, and they consider football violence a bad influence in society. Oof. Meanwhile, I watch the Super Bowl like a psychopath. I scream. I swear. I question God's existence. I'm third along. I become someone my employer should never, ever meet. And now I'm supposed to politely clap after a touchdown and say, wow, what a nice sports moment that was. Absolutely not. I don't want to fake excitement. I don't want to explain why I'm yelling, kill him, at a grown man carrying a ball. And I definitely don't want to sit next to her dad when my team is blowing a lead and I'm on my 9th beer spiraling. And the worst part, my girlfriend is excited about it. She wants snacks. She wants bonding. She wants me to be on my best behavior, I quote. Bro, my best behavior does not exist on Super Bowl Sunday. So, what do? Do I pretend to be sick, fake a work emergency, sudden death in a mysterious boating accident, or tell her straight up that her parents cannot be anywhere near me during the most emotionally unstable day of my year? Please help before I end up censored in my own apartment. Billy from NYC. Okay. Billy O's.
Sounds like you're in a
Yeah, that's a
pickle.
pickle. Yeah, Jigs, you're my coke.
Yeah.
yeah. You're definitely in a pickle there, and all those options could work. Obviously, the sudden death and mysterious boating accident was a little far fetched and hard to prove unless you have a guy. Which, if you do, if you need a guy, hit us up, FratChatPodcast@gmail.com. We don't have a guy, but it sounds cool if I say it. Hit us up.
I need
for a guy.
clarification. So she didn't invite them yet, right? I think this is an idea. She said she
No.
wants to invite her parents.
She
So
wants to invite them,
Billy, you
but
have to
she's
say
like very
no.
excited and happy-go-lucky about it. Which I gotta say, I get it. Like Julie, like loves her like parents and stuff like that in that way, and they're like a happy crew of white people, and so I can see how she would present this to me, and I could literally feel like I would be this guy in a way. I think she knows better than to have family bonding time on Super Bowl Sunday, but I can
I
relate to Billy a little bit.
I think it's fair for Billy to say, "I'm sorry, but I don't want that. I don't want that for lots of reasons. I don't want that. Please
Totally.
don't do that to me." And to me, it's like, can you imagine if um you told Julie, I'm so excited that you and your girlfriends are excited about the Taylor Swift concert that I bought my friends, all my fraternity brothers, to come with you to this concert too, and we'll get shit faced and
I brought
smashed.
my dad.
Like, can you
I
imagine?
brought my dad to Taylor Swift.
She'd be like, "That's my
I
thing,"
1,000%. She'd be like, "What the fuck are you doing, dude?" Yeah, I think that Julie doesn't curse much, but I think the F word would be used here. I agree. I'm with you. I think Super Bowl Sunday, if you're a football fan, is the one day where you're allowed to have your little debauchery on a Sunday. You should be allowed to feel how you want to feel. Put in a lot of time to enjoy your team, to build up for this one goddamn evening. You can't TiVo it and watch it later or DVR it. No, you gotta fucking watch it now. And the commercials are like the best fucking part too. You gotta watch those too. And the halftime show, damn it, it's a great stuff too. So you gotta watch that too. So it's yeah, I understand, Billy. And I'm with Simo. I think you gotta tell her, listen, I know you're very excited, but this is like the one day, other than my birthday, where I really would like to just do my thing. And I get that it's tough. I see the problem. His problem is that she's excited about it, so it's like he doesn't want to hurt the feelings. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I get that, but I do think honesty is the best key, and I think if you explain it in a way that makes sense, she will understand. And it doesn't sound like she's a psychopath. So I think it's worth a shot.
I also think that if her family is conservative, that like this is gonna be a great halftime show, but they might they might have some
Oh,
things to
yeah,
say.
they're gonna be all who is this Puerto Rican? Why are they get an American?
Like that's gonna be
Yeah,
uncomfortable. And
yeah,
so, Billy,
yeah.
your name sounds white. I don't know, um,
Sounds
but
very white.
um, but I think that regardless of race, you're allowed to tell someone like, I feel really strongly about this, and if someone were to come in with some negativity, it would really upset me. You know what I mean?
Totally. And Billy, word of advice, I would like to, well, you already have to tell us, but if you already have like a lady you live with, I'm gonna guess that you're, perhaps in your mid to upper to 20s to early 30s, and if you're hitting that stage of life where your 20s are fading and your 30s are, coming in, consider dropping the Y, and just being Bill. Billy, you sound like a little fucking. You literally sound like a little like the whitest dude you know. You sound like you have sex with your PJ pants on and you just stick your penis through the hole. That's what you sound like. And it's just, it's too much for me. It's you look like you don't curse at the TV. You just yell, "Ah, gosh darn it!" you know.
You sound like you wear your Crocs to work.
That's right. That's right. And when right before you go have to run anywhere, and then you go, oh, hold on, let me put them on sport mode before you lift up the strap like a fucking jackass. Yeah.
And Billy, you've
Yeah.
also done the Spider-Man in the bedroom on multiple occasions.
To yourself though, because she definitely does not want it. And then you wipe it down.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's just my word of advice. Communication, like I say, pretty much every single week that anybody asks me any relationship or asks us any relationship advice, communication goes a long way.
Hmm.
But also, if you're Billy and you're 32, you gotta switch from those Spider-Man tighty whities and get yourself some boxers and you just be Bill. So that's just me. Anyways, Simo, what you got next, buddy?
Okay, this is from someone named Steve, not Stevie.
That's
Steve
good. Stevie
from
sounds a little special. That's just me.
Stevie sounds a little
What's your Stevie Ray
juvenile.
Vaughan, who's a fucking legend, but you have to have like a cool middle and last name in the equation. Otherwise, again, Stevie, it just sounds like the kid that breathes funny and Malcolm in the Middle. That's all I can
Yeah.
think of.
So
But
Billy,
anyways, what
Billy,
you
do you
got
hear
from
that?
Steve?
Did you hear
That's
that,
right,
Billy?
Billy.
So
Take notes, buddy.
Steve from Minneapolis. Where is Minneapolis in Minnesota?
Minnesota.
Okay.
Remember, everybody in the Mighty Ducks was from Minneapolis.
I've never seen it.
Hi, I'm Charlie Banks, Minneapolis, Minnesota.
I need to
Hi,
watch it.
Gordon Bombay, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Everybody's from there for some reason.
Well, this guy, Steve, he wrote, Dear Frat Chat, I'm recently single, and before I got married, I met my wife the
Hey.
old-fashioned way at a bar and introduced by mutual friends. Oh, motherfucker, you old.
Yeah.
Now
What the
I'm
fuck?
being told that I need to make an online dating profile, and I don't even know where to begin. When I was younger, on a first date, I would ask about her job, family, extracurricular, etc. Now I have all of that available in their profiles, which makes a first date more like a second date. Any tips on getting back out there? Thanks, guys.
Oof.
Steve. That's
Woof.
tough. That's tough.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Stevie. I gotta hit you with only because. I mean, what the fuck? Did you used to call her on the rotary phone back there? Like how old are you, man?
Well,
And we're not shaming, but just want to
okay,
know.
to be
I'm very
fair,
curious.
he could be my age. He could be your age because, like, let's say he married his college sweetheart. Like when we were in college, like we had MySpace, Facebook, but I don't think
That's
that we
true.
had apps yet. So, he could have um just got married young. I don't know. But I also think to myself, um,
Touche.
Steve, I don't think I'm gonna just assume you're close to my age, and you may not be familiar with the apps, but the apps are all kind of like the same. So if you can navigate
Yeah.
LinkedIn, I think you can navigate Tinder, and
Totally. You just fucking swipe.
yeah.
If you see boobies you like, you swipe right. If you fucking, and then whatever. And they're all bang dates anyways. Like,
But I think it's a very like boomer thing to say, or and not to dog you, Steve. I'm sorry about your divorce, but I think that um, like at my job, I'm a trainer. I'm a global a training manager for this company, and one of the most toxic things I can hear is like, well, we used to do it like this. We used to do it like that.
yeah,
So when people are resistant to change, I think that's toxic. And so you do sound a
totally.
little bit like resistant to change to be like, oh my God, I have to be adaptable in today's climate. Yeah. If you want to get that
Yeah,
dick wet, you're gonna have to, buddy. So
totally.
I
You
think
should.
that, it's just don't sound like an old fart, It is what it is. Like join an
Totally.
app. You
Totally.
have lots of apps on your
Yeah.
phone. There's just one more.
And you can even ask ChatGPT this, but look up some clothes that will not make you look like you're 98 years old. Something that makes you look good, so you can get back out there. And my advice would be: it seems like you here we're into the ladies, but figure out which type of lady you won't, you know? Then go to certain places where you're likely to meet and bang such women. Like if you're just out there looking for like a quick rebound, and trying to just get it in, get it out, quit fucking about, yo ho, just go to the bar, get yourself some nice drunk punani and you'll be happy. You'll be totally happy. If you would like to, have like a meet cute situation, I don't know, go grocery shopping. Like go out into the world. You basically just have to get out there into the world and do shit. And that's how the meet cute potentially happens. Like Julie and I went to show an apartment one day and met my now future wife. Who the fuck, Never would have guessed that. And I was very hungover that morning, and I almost canceled that showing. So you just got to do it. You never know. So that's my advice. The apps. I went on some dates, mostly some fool arounds, situations, which were nice, not to say. But I think the problem with the date with the apps is that you get to talk too much sometimes to the person. So by the time you even have that first date, you might have like talked more than and gotten to know them more than just via text more than you would any other fucking person. So then when you go out, you have no chemistry and there's nothing else to do, and you romanticize the person based on the app and then the picture you're seeing, which are all the best ones. And sometimes then when you meet the person in real life, it's kind of like, man, this is kind of disappointing. So I will say, sometimes with the apps, people open up themselves to talk themselves the out of the bussy, as Christiana Jackson, our fellow comedian and friend of the show, and former guest as well, used to say. So be careful with the apps. Don't talk too much on them, like I'm doing right now in this very segment.
A bussy is a butt pussy. A bussy is your hiney hole for gay
Whoa.
men.
Well, I meant to use the P word, and I think at the time it just came out with the B. I don't know why I don't like saying pussy though. It sounds weird when I say. I don't know. Ugh, I don't like it.
Um,
I don't like
I I think that if you are recently single because of a divorce, then you shouldn't be looking for your next someone right now. I think you have some
Totally.
healing to do. I'm not saying you
Totally.
can't go out there and have some fun, but I just know that like my therapist is like, Chris, you have a lot of work to do. I'm like, yeah, I think
Totally.
you're right.
Totally. And yeah, you got to be out there healing, getting to know yourself, especially you've been a couple with someone for that long. You kind of forget how to be with the person that matters the most in your life, which is you. So you got to learn to set with yourself. So that's what I said. Depends on what you're looking for. And I agree. You should not be looking for your second wife right now. You should be, if anything, just trying to get it in a little bit. Trying to
You
figure
know
out
what?
what like another person feels like.
Splitting bills with someone is nice, but when you're like on your own again, like you have to get into like a routine that's practical for your finances. And
Totally.
like I think that, you know, it's nice to put some effort into dating, I guess, but I think it might be better to like make your space your own, and you know what I
Totally.
mean? Like invest on some some therapy. Ooh, I don't know.
Yeah, buddy.
So
So,
yeah, so the
Steve,
advice for you, Steve, go see a therapist and start
let
redecorating
us
your
know.
house.
Let us know how things go, there, Stevie. We're rooting for you, buddy. Anyways, that has been emails from the
I thought I
listeners.
heard while you were talking, I thought I heard an explosion outside my door.
An explosion, really?
Yeah, did you hear that? Boom.
No,
No?
that was crazy.
I'm gonna go
What?
look through my
Maybe.
people real quick to make sure my neighbor's okay. Be right back. 1 second.
All right. Yeah. Potential murder in the scene.
I have no idea what that was. No idea. You didn't hear it?
I didn't hear it, but also like
Wow,
I
it
have the
was
fucking
loud.
have the people upstairs fucking vacuuming and stomping around doing backflips and shit. So,
I thought that maybe
uh,
someone fell through the ceiling.
really?
Yeah. Do you remember when my aunt fell? I think she fell through the ceiling in her barn.
Oh
Did I ever tell you about that?
no! The
My mom
fuck?
told me that she fell through, and she's a healthy woman. So I'm not sure how secure the roof is on someone's barn or the second floor.
Yeah.
But she fell through, and my mom told me I couldn't stop laughing. I said, "Wait, what?" She fell through the floor. How does that happen? You know, she's like, "Be serious. She's really hurt." Yeah, I bet she is. I bet her ego sucks too right now.
Yeah, dude. How do you fall through a barn? How?
I don't know what
What was
happened.
she even doing up there?
I don't think she even knows. I think she knocked her head so hard she doesn't know what the fuck's going on.
That is crazy. Crazy.
What can you do?
Man. Oh man. We got fucking people falling through fucking barns in this show. But anywho. This week, ladies and gentlemen, we are coming off of the Thanksgiving weekend. We want to keep that theme going. So we're going to not do not the drag queens this week. Honestly, there were too many of them to choose from the last couple of weeks, which makes things a little depressive. And we're trying to not be depressed during Thanksgiving. So we're going to pivot away this week, but don't worry, next week we'll be back to ripping on fucking hypocritical pedos in this shit.
Yeah.
Because it is fun. Don't get me wrong. Fuck those people. They deserve to be ripped on. But we're gonna hit you with a little bit of a fun fact. A little bit of a fun fact that Mr. Mo here sent me that I just found to be absolutely wonderful. It's a wonderful little Thanksgiving fact because most people think of the day after Thanksgiving is all about shopping and Black Friday. However, our good friends in the plumbing profession, they call it Brown Friday. Oh, yeah. And no, it's not because of sales. It's because everybody in America destroys their plumbing at the exact same time. You got Uncle Larry shoving potato peels down the disposal. Someone dumping straight gravy into the sink like it's water. Cousins flushing wet wipes, the package just says "Do not flush" in bold red letters. One psycho trying to grind bones on the disposal like it's a wood chipper. Plus, Uncle Steve dropping an absolutely massive Thanksgiving turd that changes the structural integrity of the pipes. Oh boy. Plumbers say that calls double or triple to them on the day after Thanksgiving. Toilets are backed up.
I believe it.
Disposable, yeah, totally. Disposal screaming for their lives. Sinks filled with grease like a slip inside for demons. Oh no. And what makes it worse? these are just your turds. It's like extended family turds. Like, that's right. You're not dealing with just your own digestive regrets. You're dealing with in-laws, new girlfriends, that weird cousin who eats nothing but deviled eggs. Plumbers wake up on Brown Friday knowing one thing is guaranteed. You're getting paid and it's going to be shit outside. And I'm not going to lie, they deserve it. They're seeing things no human should ever see. However, we should be thankful of plumbers on Black Friday weekend instead of trampling each other at Target. Because while you're busy buying a TV, they're unclogging a fucking nightmare. So, plumbers of America, we salute you here at the FratChat Podcast.
You know,
oh yeah.
I bet the day after Christmas is probably a big day for plumbers. The day after, so New Year's Day is probably a big day. Yeah, and the Super Bowl. Maybe even after Memorial Day,
you have
or
all those like fast food options too that people bring to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You know, so like it's not just like turkey. It's like fucking Burger King and Pizza Hut and all that
and
shit.
nachos.
And then, yeah, buddy. And people who are lactose intolerant are like, oh, it's okay. This is the one day a year where I'll eat some cheese. And then
Yeah.
cheese comes out to say hi.
Ooh. That's horrible.
Yeah, that sounds awful.
That's a
So
job
brand
that I would not want.
Yeah, no way. Well, they do pay a lot. Like a buddy of mine, his dad, this was back in high school, so 2004. His dad was a plumber. And even back then, he was pulling in like over $150K. And he just ran his own little business. It was just him and his truck. He went out there, dealt with people's shit all day. But he made a fuck ton of money. Their house was nice as shit. So I was like, you know what?
I believe it.
To each their own. That sounds like a fucking, it's better dealing with shit than taking shit all day. He set his own hours. He did whatever he wanted. People always needed him. Were happy to see him. Thankful when he was done. Not a bad gig, other than the shit part. I don't know that I can. We salute you guys again.
We salute you,
ladies and gentlemen. We give you guys the old anal salute here at the FratChat Podcast.
Colin Bolin.
That's right. On to the news. Oh yeah, folks! It finally happened. Wait, hold on. I gotta finish It's too good. I get distracted. I gotta let it finish out. But folks, it has finally happened. Somewhere out there in the vast deserts of Namibia,
They released the FC files.
Oh yeah, God, I wish.
Oh,
maybe one day. Wait, what's that? Can't hear. We're canceled. God damn it!
Yeah,
we had a good run.
Happen.
Fucking
a fun 7 years.
Yeah. Anyhow. In the deserts of Namibia, no, not the Epstein files released, a man named Adolf Hitler just got reelected to office.
What?
That's right. Adolf Hitler just got elected to office. But before you clutch your pearls, that's right, reelected. They wanted him back.
Mm-hmm.
They thought he did a couple of things right. I'll see myself out. Anyways, before you clutch your pearls and start Googling, is this the Onion? No, he's not that Adolf Hitler. This one is a modern day Namibian politician who swears his parents had no idea the name might one day be, let's just say, problematic. Man's literally out here doing interviews like, I have no plans for world domination, which is exactly what someone with plans for world domination would say. In fact, Hitler used to do that all the time. But hey, history repeats itself, and apparently so do election victories. And look, I don't know what's going on in Namibian politics, but imagine being the guy who lost to Adolf Hitler.
Oh, I didn't
Gotta
think
go
about that.
home, sit your family down, yeah, right, and explain. I did my best, but fucking Adolf Hitler pulled a hand in the Rudolph precincts. How do you show your face in the grocery store after getting your ass kicked by Adolf Hitler? Honestly, this might be the only place on earth where voting for someone named Adolf Hitler won't get you thrown into the fucking sun. But shout out to the man, because not for the name, obviously, but because he somehow managed to make politics interesting again without invading Poland. Total progress. So,
Where
again,
is Namibia?
oh, wait, you have to say it again. Sound that out. Sound that out. Namibia.
Namibia?
It's
Namibia?
in Africa.
Nami-
Like the south of Africa, but it's not South Africa. It's just the southern part of Africa.
Okay. I'm really concerned about the white people in Africa because on Fox News, they're getting eliminated.
Yeah,
When will white people endure enough? You know what I mean?
I know. It feels like you guys really have been through so much
Yeah,
that
so much.
I wonder when is it going to be your turn to shine? You know?
you, I listen to the news sometimes and I'm like, is this the Twilight Zone? Are we really concerned about white refugees in South Africa? Really? With everything going on in the world, we're
Yeah,
concerned about like what?
yeah.
So crazy
That's
to
where we're
me.
at. And like, then they show the refugees, and it's like, when was the last time you ate, sir? About 15 minutes ago. And they're like massive.
Yeah.
But there were some of these people that literally looked like they were at like KFC minutes before the interview was filmed. You know, they were still licking their fingers. Our life is so tough. Went to KFC and they ain't had gravy. Ah.
I waited in the
Yeah.
Starbucks drive-through for 15 minutes. Fuck my life. Never in my life have I ever felt so disrespected. You can't even relate.
No one has to struggle like we do. Gosh.
You ever
Anyway.
go to Popeyes and they're like, we're making more chicken. It's gonna be about 7 minutes. And then people are like, 7 minutes? Are you fucking kidding me? How do you not have chicken? Well, they have to make it. They have to make it. They have to kind of gauge how much they think they might need without like making too much. That's just gonna go bad. You look at different trends and traffic and
How can Popeyes be out of chicken?
What?
God damn it.
People
I
are
feel like
crazy.
my dream, because I worked as a waiter and stuff, but I never got to like be manager. I worked at Papa John's and stuff, but I never like got to rise up that far into it. It was just a job to pay the bills. But I would love to be able to like work in a place like that and be the manager, just so someone can be shitty to me and I can be shitty back, and then they'll be like, "Oh my god, you're so rude! I'd like to speak to the manager." And say, 1 second, please. And I go like, duck. And I come back up. Hi, manager here. What seems to be the problem? Someone tells me you're a bitch asshole.
I've done that before.
Fantastic.
Because I've told people that
Really?
like if I'm in the shops helping out and someone's just being irate. Now there are times I'm like, listen, everyone's uncomfortable, you have to go. And people are like, the customer's always right. No, I'm not sure who told you that, but that's not true. And you've been abusive to my team and you have to leave. And they're like, "Bah, bah, bah, bah." So I'll say, who's your boss? I'm like, oh, do you want to talk to someone from corporate? They're like, yeah, okay, sure. Hold on 1 second. I'll turn around. That's me, and I still want you out of here. Goodbye.
Jeez. Yeah.
It's a nice feeling.
It is such a great feeling, honestly, that I'm jealous. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very jealous that you got to experience that. I maybe I'll get a job one day somewhere where I can work my way up, just to manager. So just so I can do that, and then I'll quit. I don't really want to work there. I just want to have that moment. You want to talk to the manager?
If I get a
well,
moment like
guess
that
who you're
again,
talking to? Today's your lucky day, bitch.
well, the next time I have an irate asshole at my job, I'm gonna say, "Can you hold that thought for 1 second? I'm gonna FaceTime and then buddy Carlos because he's gonna want to see
Yeah, yes, that's
the
right.
tricks I'm gonna pull. Just wait."
Can't get fired if I say it. You know what I mean? So technically, that works. But anywho, ladies and
Anywho,
gents, it is time to get to it because we got a fantastic show, a great show, one that we call tradition here at the FratChat Podcast. Because every year around this time, when the holiday cheer is starting to come out, Mariah Carey's been pissing us off already for fucking 6 weeks at this point.
Yeah.
We're starting to get attuned to it. Starting to feel better, less depressed about the winter and the winter hours and all that shit. So it gives us the time to sit back and reminisce about all the good things in the world. That's why this week, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with our yearly tradition of things we're thankful for. Oh my god, I was out of strokes in that. Let's try it again. Things we're thankful for. There we go. Here at the FratChat Podcast. Oh yeah. This is going to be great. We're going to give you our top 10 things to be thankful for this year. Because, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, frat chatters of all ages, let's face it, we've eaten some shit this year. It's been a tough 2020-2025. So we got to look at the silver lining, the light at the end of the booty tunnel. And that's what we're here to bring you. So, get ready to turn that frown upside down and eat a little booty with it. You got things we're thankful for. Brought to you by the FratChat Podcast. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm feeling thankful. I'm feeling so thankful. Look at me. Thanking. Do one of these. My picture. A little bath. People like that. You know, makes you look sincere. If you do like the
Oh really?
like the prayer hands bow when you're feeling thankful. People really think you're being sincere. Especially like if you're trying to apologize and not mean it. I'm so sorry, man. So sorry. You know.
I flick them in the dick and say, "Sucker!"
Suck on that, Grandpa. Bangkok, Grandpa.
What's the capital of Thailand? You give up? It's your lucky day.
Anyways, and that's how we ruined Simo's grandma's funeral.
Yeah.
We're feeling so thankful. But why don't you start us off, Mr. Mel?
I'm gonna start off with TikTok Shop. Have you ever bought
Nice.
anything from TikTok Shop before?
I have not, but I've been very thankful. Very tempted because I keep seeing like these things that are like video game clips and chips essentially that you plug into your TV and it has like thousands of classic games.
I
like
have one of
PlayStation.
those.
Are you shitting me?
Yeah, but it's it has all old school like Nintendo, Super Nintendo games. So the one I have is like real classic stuff. So it has
Whoa.
like I was playing like on Super Nintendo they had the Aladdin game.
Sweet,
I
yeah.
was playing that.
That game was difficult, actually.
Also Sonic and like Sega games too. I was playing my favorite game back in the day. It was called Paperboy.
Paperboy. I don't remember Paperboy.
Paperboy, yeah. And you just like deliver newspapers, but people are like chasing you. You can fall. You're on a bike. You can fall in a manhole.
Oh my God, yes, dude. Memory unlocked. Oh fuck! I don't remember Paperboy at all.
Yeah, but they have some things on TikTok Shop that are like cheaper than Amazon. Now, Amazon obviously is going to get to you faster. So if that's important, then shop Amazon. I don't care what you do with your life. But if you can afford to wait a few days, TikTok Shop has some really, I mean, like there's some things that are exclusive to TikTok Shop. Like it could be clothing, it could be furniture, it could be appliances, everything. So if you're looking for some good deals, I think you should consider TikTok Shop. Just make sure that the shipping won't take too long. But I really think you'd be surprised all the fun stuff they have there.
And if
I've been
you're
satisfied with everything I bought from TikTok Shop.
looking for an anal drill blaster brought to you exclusively on TikTok, check it out because you will save a few bucks. And
Yeah, it's great. Personal testimony here, guys.
that's
Woo!
right. That's right. Make sure you also buy the trademark cushion that comes with it, though. 'cause
You
soon
haven't
after-
lived unless you invest in this. Who
That's
knew I was
right.
a squirter? Who knew? My neighbors know.
Everyone, everyone's a squirter after eating a plate of beans.
Yeah. True story.
So I always buy the brown sheets. But anywho,
Hmm.
I'm thankful for something as well, Mr. Moa. My first one, I am thankful for air fryers.
Oh
That's
yeah.
right. Air fryers, people. It might sound simple, but let me tell you, air fryer lets me pretend I'm cooking when I'm really just reheating shit like a lazy wizard. Makes everything fucking crispy, delicious, and slightly healthier, which is all I asked for from modern technology. You know what I mean? Also, the air fryer is the only appliance that hasn't emotionally betrayed me yet. You know, the oven burns me all the goddamn time. The microwave explodes soup at me. But the air fryer, she gets me. She's like my hot, loud best friend. It's fantastic.
But you know what though? My air fryer recently, I um I have one it's got it's not doesn't have a basket. Instead it has three racks. So
Three
it's like
racks.
yeah, it's like a big industrial air fryer, but it's got
Oh,
like shelves. And so but you have to be careful because if you
oh,
put
I
two
see.
shelves of like chicken wings, the bottom shelf won't cook as fast as the top shelf. So it is a little
Yeah.
tough. But anyway, I guess my point is that all like the fat drains into like the bottom tray. And I never realized how much fat there was. And recently it was
Yeah.
like I've never seen so much. I didn't know what to do with it. I was like, do I put this? I can't put this in the drain. Do I put it in my trash? That's
No,
gross.
totally. Totally.
You
It is a
know?
lot of fat. And honestly, you also save a ton of money on oil because you need like very little oil to air fry anything. In fact, some things you don't even add oil to, but just put like just a dab of olive oil on things to rub it. I think
Okay.
it adds to the crispiness.
Question for you. Do you wash your meat?
Well, I always have to wash my meat. What are you talking about? I got to be safe. Oh, you're talking about food? Oh, got
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Um,
I like chicken wings or chicken breasts. Like some people take it out the package and they rinse it off. No, I don't wash like ground beef or
yeah, I don't do that to steak or anything, but
yeah.
sometimes with chicken, it can be like slimy for some reason, you know? And I don't
Mhm.
like managing it, handling it like that way. So I give it a little water rinse real quick. I do that with that, but nothing else. I don't do it with fish. I don't do it with meat, steak. Nuh-uh.
Then
Just chicken. I don't
afterwards,
even do it for chicken wings. I just do it for a chicken breast, actually.
well, then
Weird.
afterwards, I towel dry it with a paper towel because I think it gets crispier more if it goes in the air
Yeah, it's
dryer
better.
dry.
That's a lot of things that people don't realize. Same thing. A lot of things that you should pat dry. Just take a little quick detour here. Well, I guess we're talking about air fryers, but you want to do chicken, you want to make sure that it's as pat dry as possible. So if you put it in a marinade and you want the marinade to like get in there and then you're worried about it, stick the chicken after it's been marinated, stick it in the freezer for like 20 minutes. And that marinade hardens up a little bit. And then that way, uh, it's like part of the chicken when you air fry it. But you do want that patent the chicken dry thing is a great tip. It really is something that a lot of chefs do, and stuff like that. So because it is important for the skin, if you want it nice and crispy, to not have too much moisture. That is what you want there. But also scallops is another thing. Now you can air fry them. You can put them in the pan. You want those to be dry as shit before you put them on there. If you want them to cook right, because a scallop you got to flash cook that shit. 2 minutes each side, tops. What else should you pat?
And now you can
Uh,
use your injector needle
yeah, buddy.
for your because that probably works for chicken breast too, right?
Fuck yeah. And Julie and I get a whole chicken from our butcher box every month now.
Oh, nice.
So now I'm definitely gonna inject the shit out of that. It's gonna be awesome. It's already
You ever heard
delicious. But
some people put a beer can in the butt of a chicken and cooks
I
it?
have heard that. The
I've
chicken
never
doesn't
seen it
appreciate
done.
it though. Oh, you mean once it's dead? Yeah. No,
Hmm.
totally. I
Hmm.
thought. Sorry.
Hey, don't knock it till you rock it, dude. That's all I can
That's right.
say.
Old
I don't,
farmer
I
shit.
don't, I don't shame your kinks. Don't shame mine and my
That's right.
mother's.
And Uncle Pedro's. We don't talk about it anymore. But anyway, I love you, air fryers, and I will continue to love you because you make everything awesome, including Trader Joe's like little appetizers, all those little oven snacks that you buy from there go even better on an air fryer.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get like pastries, all kinds of shit. Pigs in a
Hmm.
blanket. Woohoo! Trader Joe's is a heaven for things to air fry.
Yeah.
But anyway, what you got next, Mr. Mal?
Next, I have the gym,
Oh, nice.
which I'm so thankful for because it's a nice outlet for me to just like get out frustrations, but not just for the fitness, but also for the free parade of emotionally unavailable men who refuse to make eye contact, even though we both know what that stare down was. So I think so sometimes it's just nice to look at pretty people.
Totally.
Sorry, I know it sounds shallow, but it's nice to get a good pump in. And it's also nice just to have like a catalog of like sexy, beautiful people that won't acknowledge my existence. But it does motivate me because I'm like, this guy's fucking sexy. I want to be sexy like that. I'm gonna do similar routines to what he's doing. You know what I mean?
I agree. I do think that while you can get a great workout at home, there's something about being at the gym physically that makes your workout better. And I do think it's like the competitive aspect of it when you see your gym crush walk down, and she or he is looking fantastic. And, you're never going to talk to this person, or whatever, but you want to look appealing to them in some way because you want to fit in. You want to fit in with the hot people. So it does make you try harder, in my opinion than if you just like working out at home in the living room while watching TV. I think there is a big difference. And at least just for me, there's some people that can do it. And plus, there's people that are rich that have like awesome home gyms. And if you can afford an epic home gym, then, fuck the real gym.
Yeah.
But between that and like just doing like dumbbells at home, the gym wins out all the goddamn time. I try way harder. If there's some meathead next to me who's like trying to look all strong, lifting something that I know I can do better, I fucking like bust it out and make him look like a bitch. Or if there's like a total babe working out next to me, you want to pump those out extra harder. It's part of the whole thing. So yeah, the
Yeah.
gym, great one to be thankful for. I'm with you, Mr. Mo.
What do you have
Um,
next?
okay, on to the next one. I'm gonna say this one I didn't expect to be thankful for. It's a recent arrival on the list because I just saw this movie. Was it 2 days? Yeah, yesterday. I saw it yesterday. So I saw the movie Nuremberg with Russell Crowe and Rami Malek. It's about the Nuremberg trials in Germany. And I'm thankful for because it's a straight up masterpiece. It's a powerful, historically grounded drama about the trials that held Nazi leaders accountable after World War II. It follows like the prosecutors, the politics, and the gut punch reality of how the entire systems go rotten when people stop questioning authority. It's the kind of film
Yeah.
that shakes you awake and says, hey, pay attention. This is how it happens. But mainly, let's be real. I fucking love watching Nazis get theirs. Like it's basically like America's Funniest Home Videos for my soul. You show me a Nazi slipping on a banana peel, or getting hit in the nuts with a football, or like falling down a flight of stairs like a villain in Home Alone, and I'm clapping like it's the fucking Super Bowl. I would pay absolutely premium ticket prices to watch Karma speed run their faces. Like it is so good, dude. It is so good. I just like watching these dudes. Like there's the one dude that was like acting all tough when he was talking shit to the Jews, but then they bring him out and he starts crying like a bitch. And I'm like, oh, not so tough now, are we? Did not see that coming, bitch. It's fantastic. It is a fantastic watch, especially if you're like me and you like watching Nazis get theirs.
Is it on a
Uh,
streaming service or is it in the movie theater?
it's in movie theaters right now, but I did see that it should hit streaming services sometimes around December 3rd or so. So right around the time this episode comes out, actually. So keep an eye out for it, you guys. I believe it'll hit Prime first, and then it'll roll out to other streamers from
Did your
there.
mom go see it too?
Oh yeah, she was the one that really wanted to see it. I wanted to see it as well. I love Russell Crowe. I think he's a fantastic actor, and I was pumped to see the movie.
Good.
Maximus. But my mom was very pumped to see it, and she was so pumped to see it that we they didn't have it at the movie theater closer to her house, so we went to a farther one to see it. Meanwhile, I was feeling lazy about going to the further one, but I didn't want to disappoint my mama, so I made sure to take her to the goddamn movie. But it was worth it. It was a fucking awesome movie. I'm glad we saw it. Hell, it made the list. So goes to show to what is it? What's your guy's name from the thing? Steve from Minneapolis.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta get out there and outside your comfort zone.
Yeah, and go on a date with your mom. Take her to the movie theater.
Yes, that's how you'll meet
Yeah.
your future wife. Going on a date with your mom.
Let your mom pick out the next one.
That's right. That's
You know
right.
what? I watched this video on TikTok. I'm not sure if this is like if they're all acted, if any of them are real, but I like when people like publicly break up with their significant other. Like, wait, what's going on? And then they're like, I found your Tinder profile. And they're like, are we doing that right here? And they're like, yeah. I love when they put people on blast like that. I also think to myself, how stupid can you be if you're gonna make, like
Eh,
a lot of our friends are singles, like they're on these apps and it's easy to find. You know what I mean?
that's true. Like someone found me before this is how I found out you have to deactivate certain ones. Even if like you just delete the app or like if you're still in it, like you pop up. So I had this was by the time I dated Julie, it was long deleted and gone. But for someone I was with, her like friend saw my profile and I hadn't fucking used that shit in months. But then my girlfriend at the time was like, "Oh my god, someone so and so saw you on Tinder." And all I could ask was like, "Well, did she swipe right? Like, is that how she found me?" Like, what'd you think? Is it a nice profile? Do I look good? Is it worth it? But yeah, no, you gotta that stuff stays up there. And if I think I'm pretty sure like with Tinder and stuff, you can get it back because I used Bumble and Tinder and I didn't use any other ones. But I'm pretty sure if I were to like get my account back, it would just pop up with all the same old shit that I had before, which is kind of creepy because I've been with Julie for 8 years, so I haven't used an app since at least then 8.5, 9 years. Creepy.
Yeah,
Watch out what you're sending people on those apps, people.
I
It's,
know.
it's there
I've
forever.
never sent a naked picture of myself to anyone ever
Fuck no, me neither.
because I don't want that
Never.
coming back up to haunt me one day.
Never. I would send a thirst trap, but never a naked. You'll never see my weenie.
Oh yeah, I
on
don't show
camera.
my nasties. Anyway, okay. Well, next up on my list, um, is drag queens.
Yeah.
Only people who can read me to filth and somehow improve my self-esteem. Let's be real. So
Mhm.
I actually find a lot of drag queens to be more engaging and funnier than some comics.
Oh yeah.
So like I love it. I also just appreciate like all the production elements, the makeup, the contour, the wigs, the costumes. Like it's
We
such a
appreciate a
production
good
to
show
me.
here. Yeah,
Yeah,
totally.
and
I'm with
so
you.
um I uh I do this game night sometimes in my local bar on Saturdays, and there's a drag queen. Her name is Avant Garbage,
Huh.
and her attire is so interesting because she maintains the premise. So this brilliant artist makes clothing like out of trash. It's like her beautiful like blonde wig might be made out of a mop, so it looks like dreads, or it might be made out of like pipe cleaners and
Okay.
all like the tool under her dress to make sure dress puffier is actually a bunch of like sewn together trash bags and like garbage grocery bags. So like I just find her to be so creative, but like there's a lot of creativity in the queer community, especially around drag. And sometimes like I see some of the things that people construct, even if it's like on RuPaul's Drag Race. And I'm like, some of these people would blow well sometimes we'll blow the contestants out of the water on Project Runway.
That's not what I thought you're gonna go with. Oh yeah, CMO.
But I just see some of the fashion and I'm like, wow, this is so incredible. So yeah, I love drag queens and I'm like mortified that they've been the butt of a lot of really negative publicity on the right side of the aisle. So a lot of
Yep.
conservatives want us to fear drag queens, but listen, like they're not the ones statistically who are the problem. And I
Yep.
think we know who the problem is.
Don't forget, Not the Drag Queens is coming back next week right here on the FratChat Podcast. And I have to say, I've found that I've been bonding with drag queens because right now it's drag queens and Venezuelans on the list for conservatives to hate. So, we're kind of in this together at this point. And I'm not glad I did a show at the gay bar the other day. It was half drag show, half comedy, and I crushed. And I'm not gonna lie, the gays were very kind. So I might do more
Oh
gay
yeah.
rooms.
What place was this?
This was, let me tell you. I just had it up actually. Hey, boom, boom, boom. It was somewhere obviously in the city. Not boxers.
Was it in Hell's Kitchen?
Rock Bar. Rock Bar in
Rock
Vice.
Bar. I'm not familiar with Rock Bar.
Yeah, it's
But it was fun.
It was really fun. Yeah, their whole thing is at Rock Bar. We love our bears, geeks, queens, kinksters, queers, men's, ladies, and those who have no time for any of those labels. Come play with us. Yeah, it was a very fun show. Again, the gays were so very kind to me. I got hit on so much, and they knew that I had like a lady, but it was like not in like a awkward hitting. It was my bits are my jokes are very self-deprecating on stage. I make fun of myself. I like to I try not to kick others as much as I kick myself. So like where one of them was like, make sure you never question how hot you are because you are hot. And I was like, oh my God, thank you. Like it was like almost like affirmations that they were given to me. It was like the nicest shit ever. I was like, you know what? I needed that today. Thank you.
They're like, come to the stage, John Goodman. And you're like, oh, fuck.
Coming to the stage is John Stamos, who is gaining weight for a role, I think. I think he's doing the whale too.
Next up is the guy that ate John Stamos. Put your hands together. Carlos Garcia.
It's Brendan Fraser in the whale. It's like, I'm right here. Come on, dude.
I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, is that Precious? No, it's Carlos Garcia.
Are you seeing double? No, that's just one guy. I'm telling you. Oh God, I'm gonna kill myself. Anyways, on to the next one. For me, I am thankful for this year something that I've grown to appreciate that I used to not appreciate as much, and it's group chats, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm thankful for group chats because they keep me connected to my friends and let me talk shit in real time. Especially right now in fantasy football, getting close to the playoffs, it's fantastic. Plus, they're like digital family dinners, but with more memes and fewer disappointments. And they also let me appear social without actually having to leave my house. You know, I can respond LOL while sitting pantsless like a swamp creature, which is truly a gift. And for that, I salute your group chats. People are like, oh my God, he's so invested in our lives. Blah, blah. I'm sitting here watching from my bed. Fantastic. I'm
Okay,
more
I have to
pants than
say,
weeks.
I do appreciate a good group chat if I know every single person in the group chat.
Yeah.
But if I'm included um in a group chat with a bunch of like tertiary acquaintances that like I don't know that well,
Yeah,
I
that's true.
I'm so turned off by it. So I'm very half and half when it comes to group chats. Like when you and Ron text, I think it's funny because we all have the same sense of
Yeah,
humor.
exactly.
And I like this shit talking during sporting events. But if you had included a couple of your coworkers and a couple of his friends, I don't know,
Oh,
and
no,
then I'm
fuck that.
included, I'm like, I don't want to be part of
Yeah,
like a
no, no, no.
disingenuous group chat.
Another bad one is sometimes bachelor party group chats when it's like the room has a lot of different friends from different friends group and they're all in there and it's like, well, who the fuck are these fucking boners? Like, you don't want that. No, I'm with you. But
No, but
Ron,
we
like,
want the boners,
I
huh?
think I think we made Ron cry last week when we were in our
Well,
group chat.
we
He's
should
a
root
Tampa
for
Bay
a
fan,
winning
so
team.
that's right. That's right. Talk shit on our Ravens, and
Hmm.
Karma's a bitch. And so is your mother, Ron. I'm so sorry, Ron. I love your mother. She's a very nice lady. Anyways,
And
yeah, group
also,
chat.
Ron, we're
Every group
sending our
chat.
condolences to you and your family because I know you guys lost someone recently. So
Yes.
thinking of you, Ron.
Thinking of you. Anywho, and we're also thankful for you, Ron. We like you. You're kind of a-okay, everyone.
Speak for yourself. I'm kidding. No, I love Ron.
That's right. Anyways, I want you to lead us on to the next one.
Okay, I'm thankful for my therapist. I'm thankful for therapy in general, and I'm also thankful that more and more celebrities are really open about um how important they think therapy in general is and how much they value their personal development. I wrote here therapist because someone has to hear the story so I can't tweet. I'm very honest with my therapist, and I like that she puts me in my place because when people I don't know, sometimes like my coworkers or my friends and family might not be completely objective because they don't want to say the wrong thing or they don't want to hurt my
Yeah.
feelings. But I like that
No,
my
totally.
therapist
Totally.
is like hella objective. I need that. I like direct feedback. And she'll tell me like, Chris, like, you know who would do something like that? A monster. Like, why would you do that? That's not appropriate. You know that. And she's like, "And you can't sit here and try to justify it to me. I'm not buying it." But I like how intense my therapist is. And I feel like it's hard work, but sometimes you have to like kind of really figure out why you continually make like bad decisions. You know what I mean?
Totally. Totally. And I think everybody has like their own like trauma or their own shit that makes them do certain things in life that they wish they didn't. And it's so good to get to the bottom of it. Sometimes it's generational, sometimes it's family shit, sometimes it's stuff that you have no idea that you even do it, you know? So therapy is a fantastic way to figure that out. Great way to learn about yourself. So you learn kind of what makes you tick and you know you learn what triggers you. You learn how to start avoiding those pitfalls eventually if you do it right. If you're honest with yourself and with your therapist, that is. Some people go out there and fucking just spin a tail.
Hmm.
And there are bad therapists out there too. So you got to also research the person, make sure you find the right person. And some people get the therapist that's just wrong for them. There could be a great therapist, it's just not the right fit. So make sure kind of finding a good therapist is like finding like a good friend or like a good relationship. Got to go
Oh,
out and meet a few.
totally.
Totally, but it's
And
it's it's a game changer. So people, yeah.
sometimes you gotta shop around. But
Mhm.
I'm thankful that my insurance covers most of it, and I also think it's not fair for me to like it's okay to divulge things to your close friends, of course, but I don't expect
Totally.
my friends to play therapy with me. And so like
Yeah.
I think to myself, I'm gonna hit my therapist with a heavy, topics, and then I can report to my friends, oh, my therapist and I talked about XYZ without putting the onus on them to give me like life
Life
altering
answers, totally,
advice.
especially because it's stuff that sometimes friends don't know how to deal with, and they can't give you terrible advice, or it can make things very awkward. And it's like, it's not that don't lean on your friends, it's just know when some things might be too heavy, and they just might not be the right person to give you the right answer because they don't have that life experience. Meanwhile, a therapist has met all kinds of fucking people, dealt with all kinds of fucking problems, so they can look at your shit and be like, I've seen it all before. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of like pooping yourself in front of a nurse. Definitely different. Pooping yourself in front of your girlfriend, you know?
Yeah. Even
One
if
of them
she's
has
a
CMO.
nurse,
That's
she'd
right.
still be like,
That's right.
I'm off the clock. So
That's right. Anyways, therapists. I don't know how I went to that to poop, but
oh, can I tell
therapist,
you, one time
we
I had this
salute you.
therapist that was recommended to me from a friend in Chicago. And so I go there and I'm leaning back, not even like looking at him, and I'm telling him all my business. And then I hear this sound. It was like this. Can you hear that?
Yeah.
It was a pen drop because his pen rolled off his clipboard because he was asleep. And I just got up and went into like the lobby with like the receptionist was. And I was like, can I have my copay back? And she's like, excuse me, I want my
Wow.
copay back. And she's like, is everything okay? No, my therapist is asleep right now. And this was a waste of my time. And I want my copay back. I really fought them on it too. Like, we're not
Wow.
able, well, then you call whoever you got to call to get my money back. But
Yeah. Or else
I'm
I'm
so
fucking
offended.
I'm fucking suing at that point. That is like that's a lawsuit or something. If your therapist falls asleep, listen to your shit.
And
Like
I'm not boring. I'm not
no,
boring. If there's anything
no,
I
let me tell
am,
you.
it's definitely not boring.
Woo-hoo. Yeah, CMO has lots of problems, people. Lots and lots.
Yeah.
That's why we do this remotely. I just want to make sure I'm safe. Especially if he hasn't taken his medicine yet. I'm like, oh, I don't want to take
Especially my
it.
medicine for halitosis. That's next week's topic.
That's right. That's right. CMO's Asperger's.
Yeah.
No, they're not delicious. But up next, in my number 2 spot, other things I'm thankful for is one that could easily be my number 1. Because boy, do I love her. And it is my sweet baby girl, my puppy Stelly. Oh, Stella.
Oh, I think you're gonna say your girlfriend. I mean your fiance.
Yeah, right. Now she's an honorable
Whoops.
mention. She didn't make the top 5.
Sorry, Julie.
She gets it. She's cool. She's like, damn, I was beating my air
I just
fryer.
I just
How
want to
do
say
I
I'm
compete against
thankful.
that?
I just want to say that I'm thankful for my absolute soulmate who gives the best snuggles. Thumb
That's
roll. Stella. Did I say wait, did I say thumb roll or drum roll? I think I meant drum roll. Did I say thumb
Yeah.
roll?
I was like, what is a thumb roll? Is that
I don't know.
what you're doing after the show?
That's
So we got that Vaseline.
that's my number one right
That's
here.
right.
You got Stella, I got this guy. Woo!
That's right. The things they do.
I gotta
No
cut my
peanut butter
nail
needed.
later.
That's
I
right.
got I gotta chew my fingernails so I don't hurt myself, you know what I mean? If I get really out of control, light the candles, play some music, I have a
Oh,
good time.
that's right. But anywho, I'm thankful for my sweet girl Stella because she's pure, unconditional love in furry form. She's loyal, snuggly, soft, adorable, and somehow always knows when I've had a long day and need a little, face slick or a warm loaf-shaped body leaning on me. She is the sweetest, calmest, most perfect emotional support potato that has ever walked this earth.
Are you
And the
sure you're
best
still not
part,
talking about Julie?
no, again, she didn't make the list. I can maybe next year.
Okay, so when you mentioned face lick, I kind
No,
of
I tried that with her, and then she was like this whole like thing. And just
okay.
stop
Okay.
doing that in front of my parents. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? I'm like trying to tell you I love you. She's like, my whole family's here, and you're ruining this funeral. Please stop. Fine,
Well,
never do that again.
Ron and
But
I would like to go on record saying that we enjoy Julie's face licks. Thank you, Julie. Okay.
Yes, that's right.
Anyway,
But the best part of Stella is not just the fact that she is the sweetest, calmest, most perfect emotional support potato that has ever walked this earth. No, no, no. It's that I finally have someone to blame for my farts when company comes over. Oh yeah. You squeezed out a loud one? Oh, Stella, you must have moved weird. Silent but deadly? Whoa, Stella, what did you eat? The level of freedom this dog has brought into my gastrointestinal life is unmatched. And for that, I love you. So if I blame it on Julie, I'm sleeping on the couch tonight. But if I blame it on Stella, well, she won't know.
um,
So I
do you
appreciate.
do you ever watch The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City?
I never did Salt Lake City. No.
Because there's a character named Mary who talks about her gas sometimes. She's also like a pastor of a church.
No.
So it's just interesting to hear her say this. But she went to like her friend's house and she's like, I had the worst gas today. And her friend was like, okay, well, don't sit near me. And then they smelled a fart and they're like, ooh, Mary, gross, ooh, gross. Then Mary was like, obviously that was a dog fart and not mine. Like you can tell the difference between a dog fart and a human fart. That wasn't me. Like I told you I was gassy, but I didn't tell you I farted. Like be
Oh my
respectful.
God.
But I don't know if I can tell the difference between a dog fart and a human fart. I think that poop smells similar depending on, I mean, regardless of the mammal it came out of. You know what I
Well,
mean?
it does depend because of the diet, actually. It depends on what the dog eats. If your dog eats a lot of table scraps, though, it might smell like a human fart. But so that's where, that's if you guys are eating the same shit, then your poop will probably smell similar. But
Oh,
I had, like Sunshine, my last dog, I could weirdly tell her farts apart from other people's, like she just had it was a distinct smell to it that was awful. But then I would be like Sunshine, and she would look over at me and like, "Meow," you know. Uh,
well,
and
rest in peace, Sunshine. But do you ever
that's
find
right.
yourself just like longing to smell her farts just one more time?
Just one last time.
Just one more
I
time.
would
I
crawl through
wish.
grass, just let her fart through a tube one last time. Uh,
Yeah, I
anyways,
understand.
we are down each to one last thing we're thankful for. So let's finish out strong, Mr. Brown.
Well, I'm in this political client. Wait, this political climate. I'm a little buzzed. Not gonna lie to you. In this political climate, I am thankful for straight allies. That includes you and like most of our
Ah,
friends. But I think it's sometimes it can be a scary world, and like it's nice that like your friends won't allow you to be othered. I think that this
totally.
administration likes to other people, and so I like seeing people stand up for other marginalized groups because it's the right thing to do. Now I don't know what it's like to be anything other than what I can claim myself, and that's being gay. So that's why I have straight allies. But I also do appreciate people who are fighting against ICE and like their like inhumane
Yeah,
tactics and things like that.
absolutely.
But I, as a white person, I don't think that it's. I can't necessarily relate to the level of fear that I'm sure that a lot of people feel, and I appreciate that. But that's not my story to tell. So that's why I just focus on the straight allies. Does that make
And I will
sense?
say, I'll extend that olive branch to the allies of my people. Like something that was very, very nice. I actually when I went and got the Christmas tree with my mom in Maryland. We don't go to like like those places where you chop down trees. We just you go to the Home Depot and they have like the tree lot there. And on my way out, I noticed there was like a group of people on the sidewalk, and they were like mostly white ladies, but they had like big old signs that said like "Keep ice out of Home Depot, honk if you agree," like "Screw ice" and stuff like that. And I was like, "Mom, look at honk," and it was so cool to see that it was like mostly like white American people there. Like it
It's a
wasn't,
trap.
yeah, right.
You guys fell for it.
And that's how last time I saw my mom. Uh,
Oh God. I
enjoy Salvador.
I wrote here that I like straight allies, especially the ones that still whisper gay, like it's Voldemort's name. But I had a patient who was like, I wanted you to help me because you remind me of my nephew. He's gay. And I was like, oh, that's nice. Even though the manner in which she said it was inappropriate, but that her intention isn't to like offend me. Her intention was to say like, oh, I appreciate you. You're a nice person. You remind me of my nice nephew who also happens to be homosexual.
Who sucks penis?
Who sucks penis. Loves.
You guys
loves,
are big homos. You get it?
Like, you remind me of my nephew who also loves Halloween and butt stuff.
You remind me of my nephew who throws like a girl.
Yeah. I also want to point out that there's some podcasts I adore. One's called I've Had It podcast with there's the hosts of Jennifer and Pumps, and they're two straight, maybe asexual, white women, middle-aged from Oklahoma City, and they call it like it is, and they're super objective, and they are quite frankly a megaphone for the marginalized, and I just love them for it. And there's also like other people on social media platforms. There's so many to name, but one in particular, I like this girl on TikTok. Her name is Suzanne Lambert. She has a podcast now too, but she's such a mean she's so good at roasting, and she will roast the shit out of these like horrible like right-winged assholes. She reminds me of Elle Woods from Legally Blonde
Yeah, she's a babe.
Because she's beautiful, but she's also like incredibly intelligent. And if she wants to let you have it, she'll do it. So she was talking about that woman, something Davis, I forget. She's the one who like was trying to overturn gay marriage, and she's like the clerk that wouldn't marry.
She was getting sued because she tried to deny like a marriage license to a gay couple, even though it was legal. So
and she's still on her high horse, and Suzanne Lambert's roast of her was so brilliant. She was like, she said, gay people are not the reason why your 4 marriages failed. And gay people are not the reason why you have warts on your hand and your hair is a mess and you have like 3 eyebrows. She's like, you can't blame them for this. But hearing such a pretty girl say this, I'm like, oh, this cuts deep. It reminds me of high school. Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
My God, literally. Just fucking. I would never come outside again. Like, that's it. Oof. Boom, roasted, dude. However, Timmy, make sure you edit out all these other podcast names. We don't fucking give anybody else publicity. Just say me over and over again. That works. So everybody knows that I'm the ally.
I'm also thankful for Joe Rogan.
Yeah. The number one ally.
No one ever.
That's right. Oh boy. Anywho, yeah, I agree. I'm with you. Allies keep the world go around, and you guys give us hope that things are tough right now, but they will get better. So thank you for that. And anyways, for me,
number one,
I gotta go with the people in my life as well. My family, my co-host, and my fiance. Yes, I'm genuinely thankful for the amazing humans in my life, ladies and gents. My family keeps me grounded. My co-host keeps me laughing.
Because I have gas.
That's right. It's hilarious.
A lot of hearts.
And my fiance keeps me from becoming a full-time goblin man who eats chicken tenders in the dark. They're the reason life feels like a warm, chaotic hug instead of a slow leak in the soul. I'm truly blessed.
Mm-hmm.
But also, and most importantly, this circle of people in my life is extra important. Mostly because, I've been quietly stealing from them for years. Years. Like snacks, money, streaming passwords, borrowed forever hoodies. Again, years and years and years and years. So, this new gaming laptop I want, yeah, thing ain't gonna buy itself, people. So family is most important. But you know what is also important? If you're going to play Baldur's Gate 3 with no rendering errors, yeah, you need 32 gigabytes of RAM. So, people in my life, don't change your PIN numbers or your streaming passwords. I still need it for a couple of years. And once I get this laptop, in like 6 months after that, I promise I'll stop. Maybe a year. You know, it's a couple of, need a couple of upgrades, things like that. Who knows? But yeah, keep me posted. So shout out, people in my life.
Well, as far as that hoodie's concerned, I think you probably stretched it out, and I don't want it back.
They thought I had Siamese twins in there. No, again, it's just me walking around. I don't
Just
know.
you and a lot of like ketchup and mustard stains.
So, did you leave a hot dog in the pocket? What if I need it for later?
Or with Stella on her period. No, it's
That's
definitely a hot
right.
dog in a pocket.
Wait, hold on. Let me look.
Being honest. Or
Yeah, it's a hot dog. It's a hot dog. I'm sure of it this time. I'm not making that mistake again. Oh Lord! But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, frat chatters of all ages, that has been our list of the top 10 things that we're thankful for this year. Oh yeah. And we're feeling oh so happy, oh so thankful. Make sure if you're feeling thankful or happy, or you just want to tell us to go fuck yourselves, or have any topic ideas or anything else, shoot us an email. Make sure you send that bad boy FratChatPodcast@gmail.com. Keep sending us those emails from the listeners. You guys are a very entertaining bunch. And also make sure you follow us on all social channels. Do so at FratChat Podcast. That's on Instagram. That's on Threads. That's on Facebook. That's on YouTube. Twitter/X. You can also give me a follow as well. Check out my website, carlosgarciacomedy.com. Or you can check me out on social media at Carlos Does the World. On Instagram, on TikTok, on Threads, on YouTube, Facebook. You can also do Carlos Does World on Twitter/X. And last but not least, make sure you follow my good buddy CMO over here at chris.moore.comedy on Instagram, on TikTok, and CMoore Comedy on Twitter/X. Oh, yeah, got it all before the fucking song ended. Yeah, that is the way to do it, because I'm a professional.
Job.
Oh, yeah. So, on that note, with that perfect timing and no editing needed,
Julie
it's
told
time
me
for
you
us
tend
to
to
go.
finish before a song ends.
That's right.
Normally.
That's
You
exactly.
have a really good track record.
Yeah. I usually just need like the first 30 seconds of the song. I just need, I'm cool. But
You know what
anyways,
Julie would be thankful for? Some stamina. But that's
That's
a
right.
discussion for next week.
that's why I'm getting her the anal vibrator 5,000. 13 speeds, brother.
She can borrow mine.
Make your asshole.
Test it out. I can give her a tutorial.
Her farts will go from a fart to. Anyways, on that note, Mr. Mo, it's time for us to roll. So won't you please get us out of here?
I like to motion to adjourn this meeting.
And I second. All right, you guys, we'll be back next week with a very special edition that you want to check out. We're bringing back story time, baby. So make sure you come back to another epic edition of the greatest podcast in the history of podcasts and time. It's the FratChat Podcast. I'll see ya.
Bye.